This time of year, I think I'd speak for the majority of the Premiership. It's tough because the training fields become a little bit heavier. The days obviously shorter. You start comfort eating because it's colder. Well, I do anyway. And the games, they keep coming. Big games as well. No matter who you play, it's always a big game. So no, we had a good Christmas period, which is nice, and to start the new year with a win and move on to that kind of next phase of our season was good.
Going into Ospreys this week, and do you have a similar sort of preparation for this game as the one in Dublin? You said you talked a lot more about the performance of the result on that occasion. Is it similar this time?
Yeah, there's a lot of people kind of speaking about you need 5 points, Leinster need to lose over, to keep you alive, but you can kind of forget all that. If we want to keep progressing in the tournament, all we have to worry about is performing and winning, and then hopefully if we perform well, we might get the bonus point. But that takes care of itself. Just focus on the performance and hopefully win.
What do you make to Ospreys as a team then overall? A big pack, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, when they came here, they showed what they've got. I think we played quite well that day, and maybe they feel they didn't play to their strengths and they didn't quite get what they wanted out of the game. So they'll obviously be tough on home soil.
Do you think they're more of a dangerous side maybe because they haven't got as much to play for as you have?
That can go either way, I suppose. Yeah, they could be. I don't think they can go through, can they?
They've only got 5 points, so no, they won't go through.
So it's dangerous, isn't it? They can. There's no pressure on them, and like you saw with us when we went to Leinster, we felt there was no pressure on us. No one expected us to win, and we pulled out one of the performances of the season. So, yeah, very dangerous.
We're expecting a tough game. It's going to be a big one for us. We're playing in their backyard now, so. We've had a good week's preparation, and we're looking forward to recovering tomorrow and gathering up again on Saturday and heading down for a big game. So.
You're in the middle of a really tough run of games. There's been the 2 games against Leinster, games against the Aviva Premiership top 4. What does that give you going into a trip down to the Liberty Stadium?
I guess in terms of. We've had some really tough games under our belt, and that'll be good for us. Moving forward. We've had a pretty mixed bag. Come from behind, and some games where we didn't start off too well, but managed to finish. Pretty, quite impressive finishes, and I think that's going to be good for us as a team. We'll be learning a lot, and I guess this week when we head across there, it's going to be no different in terms of our mentality and focus for this game. But at the same time, we know what we're up against.
It's the weather in South Wales hasn't necessarily been the best over the past few weeks, obviously, as you'd have seen on the news. So, in terms of the pitch and preparing for wet weather, is it something that you guys are prepared for?
Yeah. I guess weather's something that's definitely out of our control, but we've just got on with it and planned our game, and probably if it rains, we're just going to have to adapt to that, and something we'll get those messages on the day of the game, and we'll probably have to look at what happens out there, and we'll get those from our playmakers.
It's been your first experience of big European competition this season. How have you found it?
Yeah, good, mate. I'm really enjoying it. It's been some really good games, and very exciting, and look forward to those ones. And Dublin, really raised the bar for us this year, and we're looking forward to putting in another performance like that. So, really enjoying it so far.